Alright, well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, so we slept 30 minutes early, but this morning we woke up 30 minutes early. And you know the rule, right? If there is less than 1 hour left before we have to wake up, we might as well wake up. So we're here early. However, the worst golden hour. No, it's terrible. One, two, there are like 10 people here. That's very not the best golden hour at all. That's crazy. We only came here 30 minutes early, and there are a lot of people here. But for some reason, when I came over here, they all left. But like, I had to do a different intro because it was like so crowded. So yeah, really coming earlier doesn't really, so many people. It's okay though, like I said, right? Most of the people now haven't slept yet, so we're good. They're gonna have to leave soon anyways. Everyone here has not slept yet, except me. So yeah, went to go blow my nose, see if it helps me breathe better. It looks like everyone's sorry. It looks like everyone has left this area. When I first came here, there were like 5 people like in this area. So honestly, what I had to do was I had to walk around and come through the corner here. I put the tripod down, and then instantly I put my mask on and stuff. Yeah, put the mask on and then put the tripod there and just started going up the stairs for a bit. They've all left though. But yeah, like I said, the people we see right now have not slept yet. So yeah, they're all gonna go. It's all good. Yeah, so that's why, like I said, right, waking up and coming here early is just not good because golden hour is not the same effect. You're gonna end up going with people that have not slept yet, and there's actually more people. So that's why golden hour is the best because golden hour requires you to have slept earlier. So everyone during golden hour is either sleep deprived or they already slept earlier, you know? So yeah, it is what it is. I can't imagine how busy midnight is. It's probably worse. It is. Yep, as predicted. Place is filtering out slowly. Of course it is. Yeah. So yeah, this morning was a bit awkward. I wasn't really sleepy, but when I first came here, the treadmill area was completely full. Not full, but one guy on the right, some people in the middle, and a woman all the way to the far end, right? And then there was like another group of people on the leg machine, and then there was also another female on the yoga mats. So I had to like go all the way around here, sit up over here. There were literally like 10 plus people, and I only came here 30 minutes early than our usual time. But it's okay though, right? Because even if we come at normal time, sometimes there's a lot of people, but we just do cardio and ignore everyone. It's fine. Sometimes we don't even talk. If we're sleeping, we just do cardio and just forget about everything. And yeah, like I said, everyone's gonna be filtering out soon because they have not slept yet. So today's episode in Juno Crisis. Main goal is to find the Megalodon, one of the fastest tames in Ark. So yeah, that's kind of the goal for today's episode. And then we've got work. So yeah, no Overwatch today. We're actually on a pretty bad losing streak too. I literally said like we're only gonna play for like a couple hours, and then we ended up playing for like 3 hours. We were just on a massive losing streak. 6 losses. Oh well, it was. If I analyze all those support games, we were getting flanked every single time with no help, not enough damage. Because sometimes when you play support, right, even if you get flanked, if your team's really good, once the flankers come and get us, then the enemy team struggles even more because our tank and DPS are pushing further out. So then the flank is depends. Doesn't matter, we lost. But when we play support, our best strategy is really just hiding and healing, but super vulnerable to flankers. But still, hiding in the back's better than being in the open. Because when you're in the open, the tank and the DPS will target fire you. Yeah, it's annoying. It doesn't matter. I don't think there's anything to talk about. But the number went from 5 to 4. So yeah, right now we wouldn't even be here right now. We still wouldn't be here right now. We've still got like 10, 20 minutes before our ghost would arrive. Well, not ghost, but when you play driving games, you see your ghost, so like your previous lap timer, something like that. Oh yeah, yesterday we did a story video as well. That one was pretty funny. Well, not funny, but we solved the guy's problem pretty easily. Easily solved the problem. Yeah, there's nothing else to talk about. Nothing else to say. Yeah, but again, I guess for Geno Crisis, we need to find out Obulus. But apparently, I did some research. No, I didn't do much research, but I simply just searched for where the terminals are. Turns out that big flying statue is the Obulus. I should have known because the drops were statues, so the Obulus obviously are statues too. So yeah, that problem solved. Should probably head straight to the Obulus, grab Geno Carrier, and then scout for the Maywing. Get a high level one, and then we're good. There's somehow some kind of like kid here. Where'd it come from? Was I not scanning the room properly? Actually, to be honest, I only scan from my 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock. I have no vision on my 9 o'clock or my 7 o'clock. Reason is because I don't want to look at that side because there is like a person there. 3 o'clock and 7 o'clock. We're nearly done. So by the time we finish with this, golden hour doesn't seem that good though still. Yeah, usually it's like another 30 minutes before golden hours maybe has a chance of going becoming diamond. Last week was actually diamond. Also, it's actually pretty cold outside today, but at least inside it's pretty warm. Oh, same old, right? 30 minutes, 300 calories. Fun fact, we actually burn the most on the stairs. The only time we've burned more than the stairs is like basically jogging for 30 minutes straight. But that shit's even harder, I think. Don't know. When was the last time we jogged? Long time ago. I use a lot of paper towels because it feels like it's like a towel. When it comes to stretches, this place is probably the most isolated spot. The other spots are a bit more open than usual, but it's alright. There's nothing wrong with this spot. It serves the same purpose. It's got elevation for the bag, and it's got alright, we're done. So shall I head towards the goat real quick? Okay, so surprisingly, the golden hour is actually something I never once knew, but oh, let me just get everything. Technically, it's kind of diamond now, because what do you call it? Technically, it's diamond hour kind of ish. Oh, hold on, shut up. Last week we couldn't do the goat because we did those bicep things. I think today we can. Let me see. Yep, sure can. So technically, technically it's kind of diamond hour because here, like logically, right? Logically, we're not alone, so it's not actually it's not diamond hour actually. Never mind. Well, technically it's like golden hour, but the ratio is actually the ratio is actually one. The ratio is actually interesting right now. It's one male, like one adult male, two adult females, and one child male. Interesting. I'm actually outnumbered, but it doesn't really matter. That's why I'm saying it might be diamond hour because they don't count because this place is like big, you know. When it comes to like the premium spot, any gender will make it worst hour. But since this place is so open, doesn't really matter. Yeah, it's not diamond hour, it's golden hour. You know, I've actually filtered it a lot, but as I suspected, because usually when we come at this time, right, we'll still be doing cardio, and there's actually lots of people here. There's actually a whole bunch of group of the Filipino gangs in the changing rooms right now. I know they are. I saw one peek out. There's really a whole gang of them right there. I remember that because every time when I do cardio, when we're still doing cardio, I see like the entire Filipino gang walk out. So currently, if my time is correct, based on pattern recognition, they're chilling in the changing rooms right now. I need to be quieter. They're all in the changing rooms right now. So today's just gonna be mass Geno crisis. If I do things fast, we could do like a 6 hour stream, but realistically, it's gonna be like five, four, four, five. So there goes the Filipino gang. You know, I did say we're gonna play like Survivor Mars, but I haven't even gotten around to it. Should really stop playing Overwatch though. It's like zero lore to it now. Kind of getting a bit RNG with the teammates. Yeah, but for Geno Crisis, we still got a decent plan. I needed to get the Drake thing, the Megalodon, and the next after we get the Megalodon, probably gonna leave and go back to Extinction for a bit. I need to get my Dreadnoughtus. Also, might build an industrial forge somewhere. I might actually just build the industrial forge at the center, but gonna probably reinforce the entire spot with like spike walls. I think we're on like one more. I wasn't counting. I was not counting. Should do the pull-ups next. Well, not pull-ups, but lat pull down. Well, you know the drill. Just gotta do this. One thing I do know is that golden hour is pretty much still here. There's only like what three, three individuals, but none of them are wearing sound barriers. But that's fine. Usually they have sound barriers, but it's fine. I don't know. They have sound barriers, but they're just not wearing them. Putting it like on the shoulder or like on their head. It's fine though. Was finished the water? Not yet. Is there anything to talk about besides that's what we're gonna be doing for Junior Crisis? Just getting the Megalodon first, and then get the Megalodon, and then what? Yeah, Dreadnoughtus. But I don't think. Depends on how many hours it's gonna take. It shouldn't take too long. It's probably gonna take like maybe 1 to 2 hours to get to explore a bit of the map. So yeah, that's kind of the plan today. What else there? I don't think we need a story video. Do we? I mean, the story videos are pretty interesting, right? Though it's only really there if we need sleep. If we sleep. Oh, I forgot that we were here half an hour early, so realistically we would be finished the cardio now. I mean, yesterday's story video, we pretty much helped that guy's problems, right? Like, it's not paranormal, there's no paranormal things, it's not real. It's all kind of just mental issues. Oh, no, it's all about mindset. Because technically, if you feed into something, it happens, right? If you really just ignored it and just didn't feed into it, not give it any of your attention, it disappears. That's how the ecosystems work. If you really just invested zero in it, you wouldn't know. If you just just didn't think about it, didn't believe it was real, it would not exist in your realm. It might exist in other people's reality, but if you really just give it zero zero attention, then it doesn't exist. That's why in our reality, depression isn't real, and ghosts aren't real. Anything that you can give power to it, just refuse. The war's not real. How do you even know it's real? How do you even know? If you genuinely just put into it, right? You could literally just say a country isn't real, and it wouldn't be real. Now, of course, the it doesn't really work for laws, I guess. But I mean, have you actually tried? Just saying. If you truly didn't believe in laws, then yeah, I don't know. It just depends on the ecosystem, right? Technically, you see that when you see a black man get lit up by policemen on YouTube, in his reality, the law didn't exist and he survived. It is what it is. That's kind of the thing we go off on, right? It's like in our reality, that man Tyrone, he did. He got lit up, gone. But in his reality, he probably lived. Matter of fact, in his reality, he probably never got shot. He's probably living his own reality. You know what I mean? It is what it is. That's how ecosystems work. We're on four or five, so I think. So, is there anything else to say? Talk about? Actually, there's nothing else to talk about. There's a whole Filipino family here. Well, no, not family. More like siblings. It's one older brother that probably drove the sister and little brother here. How did he get in there? I don't know. Not I really care. Alright, four fives. It looks like a regular's here. But there's one regular here now, but we chillin' now. He knows actually that one regular's the bike man. Every time when I'm here, he goes on a bike for the entire session. This was what else is there to talk about? Ecosystems, yeah. So it's kind of crazy, right? If we just give our attention to our Genocrisis ecosystem, that's basically our second realm we live in. But yeah, and when it comes to real life, uh, didn't even go fishing this week. Didn't even bother. Didn't even bother. I don't know. It's just not. What am I supposed to do? Catch a trout and then what? Eat it? I don't even fillet the fish or do anything to it. I just catch it. That's it. I don't do anything else. Someone else, grandpa or yeah, you know, they just do it. I don't know. I just give it to them. I don't even need it. Sometimes I eat it, but yeah, it is what it is, right? I already got enough content of me catching it. Technically, I can catch more, but I guess recently, I don't know, bait still works. The best method for trout, and I guess salmon, but I haven't caught salmon there yet. I only caught salmon there last year, but they were that big, and we got, I don't know how many, I think I've caught have I nearly caught double digits of tinge? Not yet. But we've caught at least six or eight, something like that. What else have we caught? Last year we caught an eel there, but I haven't seen the eel recently there. Nothing else to say, but we gotta do this now. Same one as we just used before. Spider traveler. Looks like the Filipino siblings are gone now. So now it's basically it's diamond now at this point. We do have one regular who's in the bike, but he's like young. He's like high. He's like just in the corner of the entire map. I just really cool displays the map. Technically, technically, technically the stream's a map. I'm gonna have to adjust the volume. Nah, I'm not gonna adjust the volume. You guys just lower the video a tiny bit because I might be speaking a bit louder now. Recently, these vlogs are getting pretty easy to edit. No, well, not recently. They've always been pretty chill to edit because I've done so many of them at this point. It's like, oh yeah, do this, do that, done. What else did we talk about? There's nothing to talk about. I have been streaming on Twitch again recently. Should probably go back on YouTube. The only downside about YouTube is that should probably just switch back to YouTube again. Yeah, probably should just go back to YouTube real quick. I was gonna say streaming on Twitch isn't. Probably just go back on. I don't know, because for YouTube, I think the only problem with YouTube is that when it comes to live streams, I don't know, because Twitch is usually the place for live streams, right? Like if you go on Twitch, you know you're about to watch a live stream, but when it comes to YouTube, there's so many other interesting, curious videos that it makes in with the live streams. It's like, oh, it's like you have to be subscribed before you can actually see the live stream. So people use Twitch more. I realized that was like 25 kgs, super light. Shall adjust it. 3/4 now. No, 3/5 now. YouTube streams are probably there still. So I think we're on 3/5s now. 1, 2, so now 3/5s. Yep. Is there anything else to talk about? But no, nothing really to say. Only thing is just that it's pretty much done now at this point. You know, man's got sound barrier. He's doing the bike. Alright, so yes. That was a bit too heavy. 35 kgs is actually too heavy for us apparently. Okay, well, I guess we can quickly go check the weight. Well, not quickly, we've got plenty of time. Got plenty of time. Drank a lot of water too, so we're good. We are 70.25. So we have successfully gained like 700 grams from yesterday. Yesterday was 69.5, I think, right? Must have been the food. What did I even eat yesterday? Sometimes when the weight fluctuates like that, it might even just be digestion. Maybe. I don't even know. Fine. 70 point. Wait, what did I just measure it? 70.5? 70.2? I don't even know. Whatever. Must have been the wind. Must have been the wind's actually kind of a cool meme. Because it kind of leans into what we just talked about a few minutes ago, right? About how if you don't give it attention, it doesn't, like, you know what I mean? So it's like, if ghosts aren't real, right? Then it really just must have been the wind. Must have been the wind then, right? So they're not real, so. No, I just dropped my phone. GG. No, my phone just fell on the floor. 100 million bajillion germs. GG. The floor of the gym's probably like the most dirtiest. Some could argue that the floor of the gym's more dirty than the goddamn. What do you call it? I don't know, I'm not really too much of a germaphobe, but the gym floor is definitely probably like the most dirtiest. Is there anything else to talk about? Not really. Bro, there's actually nothing, I don't know. There's like compounding things are chilling. Everything's compounding absolutely fine. It's great. I don't know, You know, it's like yawning again, but it's like everything's kind of just everything is as expected, right? Compounding, yup. Uh, yeah. Again, compounding the asset videos are really nice because I'm noticing that some of my old art videos are getting views all of a sudden. That's just that's just YouTube giving them a nice month old videos. It's like that's why those videos are all assets. Like even my cooked earth series, right? That series is like months old, but YouTube can just recommend it if they wanted, and then people can see the entire series of cooked earth. I think cooked earth is one of the first series we kind of ended like properly. We actually killed the boss and everything, but then Cracked Hours was more just like playing around with Sue and stuff, right? Couldn't really bother, and then like how many series did I do? Aquatica? We tried Aquatica. We did pretty chill there as well, right? Then we did Aberration as well. Once we got the Rock Drake, that was kind of the entire journey. And then I think that's all the series that I did. Oh, we did Extinction as well, but turns out Extinction needed a lot more things. That's why we started Geno Crisis, because Geno Crisis allows me to do all I want without like the repeated grind to a degree. That's what's good about Geno Crisis is that we can basically not have to grind every single time, right? Because imagine getting Industrial Void for every single map. That'd be ridiculous. So that's why Geno Crisis we're allowed to transfer wherever we want, whenever we want. Only challenges when it comes to transferring on Geno Crisis. It's pretty simple, right? It's just you need to get to a terminal slash Obulus first. By the way, the Pyramids for Lost Colony, that's gonna be good. I think the Pyramids are gonna be really, really good in the Lost Colony. Could like, especially the flame trails. I could definitely burn the soldiers because I'm pretty sure the flame engulfing is really strong. Like we did kill the Alpha Rex with just using fire. So you know, again, yeah. Today's mission is basically just getting the Iguanodon, and then probably I want to get a Dreadnoughtus too on try. Fun fact: we're actually running out of titles for the thumbnails. I'm not running out, but I just since there's nothing to say, the titles are normal. We actually operate on like four. We operate on 4 to 6 hours of sleep. Yeah, when you sleep less or something, could operate. We could do so much more. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate it again. Alright, so see you guys. Do I want to give you a story video today? Let me check the time. I'll think about it. If not, it's fine. Alright, yep, see you guys next time. Alright, appreciate it.